You guys ready? Because I am. Alright. See what we're dealing with here. Let me adjust the light real quick. Alright. Footage should be a little bit smoother this time. This place is alright. You guys are you ready? Alright. Here's the upstairs. Let's go downstairs first, shall we? Alright, now last time I was here, there was a little bird in the basement. Little guy scared the crap out of me. But it was a cute little bird though, it was a little finch. You know how they say that animals are more afraid of you than you are of them? Well, I don't doubt it. That poor little fella was breathing heavily, and his heart was probably beating 1,000 miles a minute. It was actually not in the room I just walked out of, but the other one. This is the old shower in the basement. I'm going to get out my other flashlight real quick, so that way I can see all around me, no matter which way the camera's pointed. That turned on. This right here, it's not just a flashlight. You guys can see it or not. There it is. Not just a flashlight, but it's also a taser. I highly doubt I'll need the taser. At least I hope not anyway. Let's see if I can get this around my wrist so I can hold it properly. There we go. Okay. My phone just went off. I'm filming with my cell phone, so... Oops, sorry about that. My fault. I'm filming with my cell phone, so I don't want you guys thinking that I'm using some fancy, expensive camera equipment. I'm not. You know, you don't need a fancy camera. And the old guy that lived here, he obviously liked Oreos because he's got a bunch of Oreo window curtains. And this is actually the room where the little bird I mentioned earlier popped out and scared me. A cute little bird. It was a type of finch, one of those brown little finches. Okay. Seen enough there is to see it down here. There is a pool table in this other room over here. Yeah, see that pool table is just torn apart and left down here to rot. The ceiling above me is coming down. Here's the pool table. It's got mold on it, and I'm stepping on insulation. I wonder how much of this stuff is actually asbestos. Sad thing is, a lot of people move out. They leave pool tables behind because they don't realize that pool tables actually can be disassembled and moved. But I understand how it can be a pain in the butt. And the gentleman that passed away here, very nice man. My father knew him, and apparently I met him a little bit when I was younger. I'm heading upstairs. But he passed away 10 years ago, and this house has just rotted away. A lot of looters came and they tore everything apart. There's the bathroom. Really nothing in there. Closets. But as you can see, the walls have all been stripped out completely. There's a lot of animal droppings in there. A lot. Old smoke detector. I'm not sure which one of these, but one of these used to be a bedroom. Shit. I'm just destroying all this drywall that's on the ceiling. Fell down. Yeah. People had no problem tearing this place apart. That's very depressing, actually. The fact that, I don't know who that is. Tiana. Picture of a fish on the wall. Ugh, God, there's animal droppings all over the ground. Pieces of drywall everywhere. Yeah, see, this goes against the Urbex Explorer code. Don't leave anything and don't take anything, but... Well, I mean, don't take anything, but you're... I'm getting that all messed up. Don't leave anything but your footprints and don't take anything. There. Finally got it out. Oh, jeez, my makeshift camera stand is catching everything that I walk by. This is not an actual camera stand, so I don't want you guys thinking this is a professional camera. It's not. This is actually my cell phone connected to a phone stand, and that is connected to a tripod, and the tripod is got a flashlight taped to it. Nice little glass fixture for a lamp. I know I'm going against the code right here, but with this house being abandoned for 10 years and this thing has been here for that amount of time, no one's gonna want it. No one wants it. So, doubt anybody will call the cops on me. I actually have a fixture. I can put this. I have a lamp. I could put that fixture on. Get that in my bag real quick. Get in there. Come on, quit being stubborn. Yeah. In all reality, if I had a house that became abandoned and all my stuff, there's little bird's nest. I see a baby bird in there. I do. Hi, little fella. Hi. Did you guys see him? Hey, buddy. Hi. It's a baby bird. I'm not going to bother him. But there is a baby bird right there. You can see his eyes. You can see one of his eyes anyway. See? Right there's my finger right there. You can see his eyes right there. At least I can anyway. Baby bird's probably scared out of his mind. Oh goodness, that scared me. There's another bird's nest right there. So that little bird that I told you about, I actually saw that yesterday. That little bird was probably the mother. Oh, there she is. Baby bird. It's okay, honey. I'm not going to hurt you. Yeah. Yeah, she just went out. Poor little bird. They have horrible eyesight at night. I hope she'll be okay. I guarantee that was the same bird. But yeah, guys, take it from me. You don't need to be a professional. You don't need, you really don't need to have a expensive camera. Like I said, this is literally just a cell phone stand connected to a tripod and the flashlight taped to it. There's really not much to see in here. There really isn't. Old curtains. Every time I tip over a barrel, I'm always worried about what I might see, like a dead animal or something. Nothing to worry about though. See, amazingly, all the other windows are broken, but these windows are still intact. It is really unnerving being a urban explorer, because a lot of the time you're walking around doing exploring. A lot of the time you spend that time walking around exploring by yourself. Oh, jeez. Sorry, that was my fault. But I put this back while I found it. But it can be kind of scary. If this was a big mansion with a lot of rooms, and I wouldn't be exploring alone. Alright, who wants to go check out the rest real quick? There's not a whole lot of stuff to explore out here, really. I feel bad for the old guy, you know. His house is just left in ruin. And I also feel bad for the real estate workers as well, because when somebody passes away in a house, nobody wants to move into it. I mean, I will admit, it is a little eerie, but there's really nothing to be afraid of. With my car. Turn the flashlight off real quick. I don't want anybody seeing me walking around with a bright flashlight. Give me a second here, I'm going to adjust the light real quick. I really don't want to do this, but I'm doing it for you guys, my viewers. Worst case scenario, you know, yeah, I might run into an animal. But with this bright flashlight, waiting for that truck to pass. With this bright flashlight, they're going to see me long before I see them, and they're probably going to leave, like do everything they can to get away from me. But worst case scenario, I might get stopped by a police officer, and I might get in trouble, might get a warning. Just as long as you stick to the code. And yeah, I will admit, I took that light fixture, but the house has been abandoned for 10 years and nobody's going to want it. I think the rule mainly applies to like any important things left behind, like maybe if you find a safe filled with money, something like that. Okay. This is also my second time coming back to this as well. This is a horse stable. Picture of a horse on that door right there. The light's so bright you can't see when I'm directly on it. A lot of wire on the ground, so I gotta be careful. Apparently I'm a blood bank. Mosquitoes jumping all over me. Oops, sorry. Ooh, I really don't want to come in here with all these bugs in here. No, thank you. that white syringe right there was used for, giving the horses their medication. Right there was a makeshift hook made out of horseshoes, probably used to hang a saddle up. Circuit breaker, hose. A really musty smell in here. That's probably the smell of mildew and mold and all that other. Oh, cute little bird. Hey, buddy. Hi. I'm not gonna hurt you, I promise. Probably the same bird from earlier before. I'm not gonna hurt you, I promise, little guy. You're cute. It's a little finch. Yep, the only reason I saw him because I saw something drop. I was thinking it was water, but it was bird poop. I bet you I scared the poop out of you, didn't I? I'm sorry, little fella. I'm not gonna hurt you, I promise. Usually when I walk around in a place like this and it's dark and a little eerie, seeing an animal, something small, even if it's a little bird, there she is again, but actually seeing animals, small animals like that, birds, gives me comfort, because if a place really is dangerous, you're not going to find animals like that anywhere. Some burnt wood, looks like somebody had a fire in here. Probably a popular hangout spot for teenagers, but I really couldn't imagine anybody wanting to hang out in here. During the daytime mainly, maybe. I apologize if I'm talking a lot. When I get nervous, I talk and helps calm me down. Bird's still up there. Yeah. Old refrigerator. Yeah. An old cabinet. Big old tractor tire. Probably water for the horses, I guess. I don't know what that is for. Hey, there's a mouse. Hey, there's a mouse. Mr. Squeakers. Well, this place is full of life. Bird is still up there. Well, what do you guys say we get out of here and let these little animals get back to their life? I think this video will be a lot better than my first one. Cell phone again. Got people talking to me. Well, like I said, I ran into some animals, but a mouse and a couple of birds, probably the same bird. There's the moon up there, you can barely see it though. I'm going to turn the power of my flashlight down a little bit. The hotter the longer it stays on, the hotter it gets. This is a spot I didn't get to last time. This place is literally wide open. Give me a second. If you see some turbulence, it's me trying to put my flashlight band around my wrist. Let's see here. Probably open that up. Yep. Not difficult at all. This is wide open field right here. Yeah, this guy was definitely a farmer. I don't know if he had any grandkids or family. I'm sure he did, but I just don't know how many, really. Sorry it's so dark out here, guys. There's really not much to look at and see, really. I should readjust that. Give me a second. This flashlight also has a strobe function, and I don't want to put anybody to an epileptic seizure. And this is the backyard. I was looking out here from the little attachment or sunroom right back there. way too many weeds growing over that doorway. No way I was going to get out of there. Say there's at least 5 acres out here. I mean, I'm sure it's a lot more than that, but hard to judge by how dark it is out here. What the hell was that? Probably stepped on something. I would like to explore the rest of this field, but I might do that during the day. If you guys like the video, share, comment, and subscribe. If you guys want to explore with me, you can contact me on my email address. No capital letters, no spaces. billy.dreiling@yahoo.com. That's billy.dreiling@yahoo.com. If you guys are friends with me on Facebook, you can find me. My Facebook is the same, first and last name, Billy Dreiling. Once again, that's Billy. Hello. Yeah, how are you? I'm an urban explorer.
What?
I'm an urban explorer.
Okay.
Would you like me to come over there and talk to you?
Please.
Absolutely. How you guys doing?
Okay. So what are you doing out here?
I'm a YouTuber, and what I'm doing is I do urban exploring. Basically, people are all over the internet doing that,
Okay.
and they just explore areas and locations, and we stick to a strict code, which is don't take anything and don't leave anything but your footprints.
Okay.
Yeah, I know. That's one of the risks of being an urban explorer. I do not have permission, and I will admit to that.
Okay. Do you have ID with you?
I do. Let me get my off my hand.
Pretty cool. Yeah. It sounds cool.
It's scary.
So you just go and abandoned buildings and stuff like that?
Yeah, usually people have to ask for permission. And I will admit, what I'm doing is a no-no. And private property is also a warning, also for the people's permission as well, the safety and making sure they don't get.
This house, man, it's got a bunch of black mold in it.
It's disgusting. It is.
It's pretty dangerous.
And it makes me sad because, I can tell you, I'm not doing anything bad except for trespassing. But the inside of the house has been destroyed. People stealing wire and copper tubes and pipes. It's sad.
Caught on fire a while back.
Oh, damn. Yep. So I didn't mean to scare you guys. I sure.
It's all good. Someone just drove by and saw lights on around the house. So this thing's been abandoned for a long time.
Yeah.
176 154 014.